Welcome to this deep dive into one of the most powerful tools in a researcher's arsenal, panel data. Often called longitudinal data, it is the ultimate combination of two different worlds. Imagine you are trying to understand the world. You could take a high-resolution photograph of a crowd, capturing everyone at a single moment. Or you could record a video of a single person walking through a park over several hours. Panel data says, why choose? Let's film the entire crowd over several years. To understand panel data, we must first look at its components. The first is cross-sectional data. Think of this as a snapshot. It's like looking at a census or a survey, where you collect information from 1,000 different people, but only on one specific day, say January 1st, 2024. You get a great sense of the diversity and differences between individuals at that moment, but you have no idea where they came from or where they are going. The second component is time series data. This is the movie of a single subject. Here, we follow one entity, perhaps the stock price of Apple or the GDP of the United States, over many consecutive days, months, or years. We see trends, cycles, and seasonal patterns. However, we are limited because we only see one story. We don't know if Apple's growth is unique to them or if it's a trend affecting all tech companies simultaneously. Now, we arrive at the protagonist of our video, panel data. By combining cross-sectional and time series, we track multiple entities, like 50 different countries or 500 different families, over a span of several years. This creates a multi-dimensional dataset. In mathematical terms, while cross-sections have an index I for individuals and time series have an index T for time, panel data uses both, I and T. It allows us to see how specific individuals change over time compared to others. In the real world, there are two types of panels you should know about. A balanced panel is the gold standard. It's where every entity is observed for the exact same number of time periods. However, life is messy. We often deal with unbalanced panels, where some people might drop out of a survey, or new companies are founded halfway through the study. Modern econometrics has developed robust ways to handle these gaps without losing the integrity of the analysis. Why is this so much better than just a snapshot? The biggest advantage is unobserved heterogeneity. Imagine studying how education affects wages. Some people are just naturally more motivated, a trait that is hard to measure. In a snapshot, this motivation might bias our results. But with panel data, because we see the same person at different times, we can subtract their individual fixed traits, allowing us to see the pure effect of an extra year of schooling. Let's look at a classic application. The PSID, or Panel Study of Income Dynamics, has been following the same U.S. family since 1968. This has allowed economists to understand how poverty isn't just a state, but a dynamic. Some families are persistently poor, while others move in and out of poverty due to life events. You can only see these transitions and trajectories if you have the movie provided by panel data. Mathematically, the basic model looks like this. YIT equals beta xit plus alpha I plus epsilon it. Here, alpha I represents the fixed effect, the unique, unchanging characteristics of each individual. By using techniques like the fixed effects model or the random effects model, researchers can control for variables that they can't even see or measure, making the conclusions far more reliable than standard regressions. In conclusion, panel data is the bridge between the static and the dynamic. It provides more informative data, more variability, less collinearity among variables, and more degrees of freedom. Whether you are analyzing clinical trials in medicine, firm performance in finance, or policy changes in sociology, panel data gives you the full picture. It's not just a photo, and it's not just a movie. It's the entire cinematic universe of your data. References: 1. Woodridge, J.M. 2010, Economic Analysis of Cross-Section and Panel Data, MIT Press. 2. Baltaji, B.H. 2021, Economic Analysis of Panel Data, Springer. 3. Gujarati, D.M. 2022, Basic Econometrics, McGraw-Hill Education.